I work with a company called MarketAmericaShop.com. Big company. Bunch of entrepreneurs, maybe 250, 300,000 entrepreneurs. And they start their business online. And I'm the president of the Urban and Latino division of the company. So we do a conference twice a year where I talk to people from all walks of life. I'm talking about they from Asia, Taiwan, Singapore, China, Americans, you know what I'm saying? All type of things. And we just talk about business and belief, because what's so important to success is you got to believe in yourself. Yeah. You know, you got to be realistic, but believe in yourself. That's the most important thing. And try to be around like-minded people, because when you're around a bunch of doubters, you know, that's where it all falls through. Like, how could you get ahead, you know, being around people that try to pull you back? Or then you got these people that they're cool with living mediocre lives. They're cool with not being successful. They're cool with just 9 to 5. And you might want more out of life. And these are the people that try to talk you out of your blessings.
They make fun of your success, call it first world problems and shit. You know what I mean? Right?
I mean, everybody thinks you're crazy till you become successful. Yeah. You know, I went around, I used to, you gotta keep it down. I went around, I used to hustle, you know, in the streets, you know, and I was very successful at that. Right? So everything I do it in like, I have an addictive personality. So everything I do it to win,
You're
win.
all in.
I'm all in. That's what Khaled says.
Yep.
Khaled says to me, one day I'm defending, he's arguing with one of my friends, right? But our friend. Yeah, fuck him and this and that. And he said, and I'm defending our friend. Our friend is not there. And I'm defending him. Nah, he's a good guy, this and that. And he backs up and he says, Joe, when you're in, you're all in. I say, yo, he noticed, like, yo, I'm trying to defend our friend, even though Khaled's our brother. But he knows, damn, man, the man ain't even around and Joe's going all out for him, you know. And so I'm all in.
That says a lot about you, though, by the way. Like, whether he's there or not, you're that same person regardless. So that says a lot about your character. Yeah.
And so what happens is that so many people come from different walks of life. And as successful as you get, you may get around billionaires, successful people. I never changed my tone of voice. I never changed who I am. If you want to be around Fat Joe, you know what you're getting. And he's the same man all the time. And if you're proud to be next to me or stand next to me, then we're good in any situation. And so I remember getting back to the hustling. I was telling everybody, yo, I'm going to quit. I'm going to be a rapper. And everybody laughed at me. You know, all these guys wound up doing 20, 30 years. And, you know, thank God, you know, I went on to do my music and be successful.
You know, that's me. I did time 3 years in state and federal prison, 8 different prisons for selling drugs. The retirement of the business we're in now is we get to go be on a beach somewhere, blah, blah. Retirement from the drug game is usually incarceration.
Oh, no, you jail.
Yeah.
You're in jail or murdered.
Yeah. Exactly.
By your best
Death
friend.
or jail. Yeah, there's no... You've got to find a way. I understand I had to use it as leverage. You had to use it as leverage to get started. But, man, the faster people can understand to get the hell out of that, the better, you know.
Well, you know, I got a friend. Not I had a friend. My stylist and my brother, his name's Terrell. And one day we vacationing 2 years ago, I think. In the middle of COVID, we went to Turks and Caicos, rented this big mansion on the beach. And we was all there, our family. I think Khaled was with us, too. And I was in the pool with him. I was just telling him the stories of all these guys I grew up with that were really bad guys. And I was like, yo, Terrell, these guys are bad guys. He said they wasn't that bad because they didn't kill you in the lobby of a building.
That's true. It's true.
And so with that game, drug game and this and that, people kill you for nothing, you know? And so, you know, it's almost like when you watch the guys on the news. Guy goes, sticks up a gas station for $200 on robbery, and you're looking at him with no mask on. You're saying, damn, you might as well try to bank or something. Yeah. You're going to jail for 15 years. They are not playing with that armed robbery. Like, you're gone, brother. Like, no mask on. You know, you might as well commit suicide or volunteer for jail, you know?
She should have drove straight there, bro.
You should have walked in the precinct for $300. Told the cop give you $300, right?
Jesus.
it's amazing what people do, and how they don't prepare. You know, it's a sad thing. You know.
So you're in the streets doing your thing, and you make the decision that you're going to get into music. And this is before, like now, that's what everybody's doing, right? These young guys, they know.
No,
that's
I was
the way
way early.
That's what I'm saying. You're way early in the game. So what's that like? What light bulb? Because this wasn't social media time. This wasn't everybody got the beatbox and all the shit that where they can auto tune and
What
stuff like they
happened
can
was,
now. You know,
what happened was
ahead.
I was fortunate enough to see the success. Sometimes it's very important, guys. Some people become successful on their own. Some people have to see it. Me, myself, I have to see the success. So one of my friends I grew up with was Lord Finesse, the rapper. And I knew him. He used to sell newspapers. So where we come from, you know, Texas is so different. I remember the first time I brought Scarface to New York, and I took him to my projects. He said, damn, they stack you motherfuckers up on top of each other.
Yeah, no
in
shit.
Texas, we at least got houses in the hood. I'm like, well, you know, so in the building, Lord Finesse was the paper boy. So every Sunday he would come around and he would go, paper, and if you wanted one, you get it. So you pay him an extra 50 cents and you have the newspaper. And so my mom's always did it every Sunday. And so he told me one day I'm going to be a rapper. And I was just like, you're going to be a rapper? Like, you know, this was like the biggest dream. This is impossible. This is the most impossible thing you could think of. And one day I'm listening to the radio. DJ Red Alert plays the brand new Lord Finesse. I almost died. And so when I saw that somebody from where I'm from could make it, that's what empowered me to leave the game alone and believe in myself and go do this. And thank God I did.
Somebody showed you an example of what was possible. You know, that's the way I am too. If I see that somebody else can do it, I'm like, well, if they can do it, then it can be done, which means that I can do it. You know?
Never with hate and never with jealousy.
Yeah.
And so as
very
much
true.
as people like to think that you need to be jealous of somebody or hate somebody. When I go to Puff Daddy's house and trust me, this house is amazing.
I can only imagine.
It only lets me know I knew him before he had this. So I'll say to myself, man, you're a little bit behind this guy, but you could get this. You can obtain this. And that's how you got to look at it, as inspiration, not jealousy, not hate, but just get inspired by someone else, and you can obtain that yourself, or maybe even bigger.